Right, my name is John Tones. I serve in the UK with Lifehope.
And in a nutshell, tell us about what Lifehope is.
We have a vision statement where Lifehope kind of uses three strands. Obviously, the strands transforming lives and communities, which is the wider OM strand. But at the other end, we have three strands for ourselves. One of them is that we look to come alongside the church to support them and encourage them in their mission, very specifically. And the other one is that we look to see lives changed, transformed, bringing life and hope to communities in the UK. And then we also reach and disciple people from many nations, again within the UK context. Now we find ourselves, we cheat a little bit because we also do a lot in partnership with other fields in the European context.
And what excites you about being here at OutBound?
It's being part of a person's journey where they are still discovering what it is to listen to God, to be called by God, to be exposed by His will, where they're going to be working, how they're going to do this. And although I'm part of Lifehope, it's being here and being able to speak into that a little bit, not from a UK perspective, just part of what God is doing in my life, what is God doing in their life, and the excitement, to see the excitement in their hearts, in their eyes, the excitement to say, okay, what is it, God, you want for me? And it's a privilege to be part of that.
And what advice would you give, say, to a young person in particular who is considering joining missions full time?
It's being available, being willing to serve, being willing to not be rushed, not having to have all the answers yet. I was speaking to somebody over lunch just today, and having that willingness to go wherever, and wherever could be anything, because it might be the first step in a journey, rather than, oh, I need to have my life laid out for me already. And being relaxed and excited about God moving in your life, in the direction He takes you, and things will change. But it's a roller coaster ride, and it's an exciting one.
And how can they be praying for your ministry at Lifehope?
Within Lifehope, people, partly because of how OM works, we have people come and go on a regular basis, not because they don't want to stay, but because their commitment has come to an end. And so you're always recruiting. In a way, you're already recruiting the replacement before the person starts, because they might be there for a year or two. So you don't want to create gaps or holes continuously. So that's one of the things. Another aspect is finances. Obviously it takes money to run a team. We don't believe that ministry is just for the rich or the people who can afford it. So we look to sponsor people and work with them. We don't believe it's just for the ones that are called full-time. You can be part-time involved with mission. Life is mission, so whatever you do. And then the other aspect is the people we reach. To see people touched by God, to see people introduced to the gospel is a privilege in its own. And to see people come to Christ and slot into church and see lives transformed and lives changed is exciting.
Well, thanks for sharing with us.
Pleasure.